So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at some beginner and advanced ways to power your settlement here on Fallout 4. Now the beginner stuff you probably know already, but I recommend staying tuned to the end and maybe you'll learn something new today. So I'm going to start with the basics of power in Fallout 4. What we're going to do is go into build mode, and we're going to go over till we see the light bulb. It's going to say power. And we're going to have generators, connectors, and switches, conduits, lights, miscellaneous, neon signs, logic gates, manufacturing, and some DLC stuff here. So we won't worry about those last two. We're going to start with generator, right? We're going to place this down. In generators, you're going to see a couple of different generators that start with the base game, which are these four here. Now we're going to build a generator. You're going to make sure you have the materials you need. If you want, on the right here, you're going to see a menu of materials that you're going to need. You can press right bumper. For me, it's right bumper for tag for search. And you're going to be able to tag materials that you need to look for to build these. Alright, now that our generator's down, we have two different ways to power lights. You can power with wires, like this. So for me, it's Y to attach wire. And you're going to see the object is highlighted, and you're going to press attach wire again. So there you go. Now if you want to delete the wire, you can just highlight the wire and press store. And you can also use connectors. So say it's farther away from the generator, because let's say we want to do this and this. You're only able to go so far before it's not able to place, see? So say I do want it here, but I want it a little further actually. I'm going to delete this wire, and I'm going to bring this over here, this pylon here, like that. I'm going to attach the wire to here, and attach a wire to here. So now we're able to bring it slightly further. So say we don't want that light on all the time, we can replace this with a switch. So we're going to go back to power and find switches. We're going to go over, find the switch, place it down. Once again, look at it, make sure it's highlighted, attach wire, and attach wire. What do you know? Now we're able to hit the switch and turn on and off our light. Now the next thing I want to take a look at, the game never really quite states how to do this. I'm not sure if it does or not. Let me know down in the comments, but I don't believe they ever told about this in the game itself, but I'll show this real quick. What we're going to do is start with a simple wall, right? We're going to blam, okay? So now we're going to go back to our power, and we're going to place a light on the wall, right? And we want to move it to where it's not powered, so I'll go over here. Let's wait a second. Alright, see, it lost power. So, now, I want to place a generator, right? Right here. But there's no way to run a wire to this light. So what you want to do is you want to go to connectors and switches, and you want to find this connector here. And you want to put this conduit down, and go boom, and run power to it. So as long as this conduit is near the light, it'll power. Once that conduit's deleted or is too far away, the light won't light up anymore. See, so I'm able to put it over here as long as this is close enough, but say I start moving that too far, that light will go off. So see that? Boom, there's our light. And if we move this back a little closer, you'll have light. Some doors you build need power to be opened. So we're going to run this to here, and we're going to see that that opens. But we're going to remove that wire, because we want to have a switch so we can be able to open and shut our door, but keep our generator on in case we got some lights around. Boom. Now run this to here, and run this to up here. And you're going to be able to open the door and go through. Another thing I want to mention, if you're trying to power a whole building like this, you want to take conduits and put them around the whole building and run wires to them like this. See that? And you're going to see up there I did the same thing. Because about every 2 walls, I say place another one at least, minimum. You can also do every wall space, but I think I noticed every 2 walls is pretty good, and every floor seems to be covered. So like this will cover these 2 floors, and that one will cover the top floor and roof. So I just run power all the way around, so I'm able to power the whole building that way. But I do have a tutorial video on how I built this building here, and that'll be linked down in the description below. Now a very useful trick is to run wires through walls, and to do so we're going to attach a wire from the generator to our connector, right? So now we're going to look at our connector, but we want the wire to be highlighted. But see how we're looking at the connector with that little dot? We want to look at the connector but have the wire highlighted and press connect wire. For me it's Y. Once I do this, I'm going to have this invisible wire you can see, and boom, I can run it through the wall. And then press B to get rid of that little glitched menu, and now we're back to normal. And I'm going to press B on this and hit store. I just want to show you that you're not able to do this typically. You probably know that, but just wanted to show that there. Another way you can do this is using the rug glitch. What we can do is go into decorations and find floor coverings. And we're going to go over till we see the small rug, which is right here. And I'm going to place it this way. Now take your generator and put about halfway on like this. And you're going to see you're going to be able to pick this up and move it with the generator, right? So we're going to place that down and connect wire from here to here. And you're going to see when we pick this up, the wire will go invisible, but we still have it. We're going to place it here. See, now we've ran it through the wall. Not too bad, huh? Now let's talk about a fan favorite and one of my favorites here. What we're going to do is make wires invisible. I'm going to place a generator. I'm going to find a connector. I'm going to use this tall one. And then, let's see, you want to use one that's on the ground like this. Okay. Now that we've done that, we want to find something to power. We'll go with, where is it? Turrets. Here we go. We'll go here. And we'll turn this sucker to the side so we can see it. Just like that. So now that we've got our generator, two connectors, and object we want to power, I'm going to go into build mode. And I'm going to connect a wire from the generator to the tall one, and from the tall one to the short one. Okay? What we want to do here is we want to look at have the wire highlighted, but look at the connector. So have this wire highlighted. If you can see that little white dot is on the connector, I'm going to press attach wire, which is Y, right? Now I'm going to walk over here, and I want to have this wire highlighted, but look at the turret that I want to power, and press attach wire again. And boom, you're going to see that goes there like that. We can pick this up and move it and remove it. And now you'll see our power is wireless, and we're able to run it as far as we'd like. So you can power this infinitely and run it infinitely, which is fantastic. And one thing I'll mention here real fast is the power that you're using for the turret is actually coming from the generator still. So say I build a second turret, right? Let's say one that uses power, and I try to connect that to here. It won't work because say your generator that you're using has 3 power. That takes 2, so we're not able to power another one. Now with generators, each one of them have a set amount of power, like 3, 5, 10. This one has 100, 150, 500. So what we do with that is say this one takes 3, and this says it takes 2 power. So we're not able to power this turret because this only gives out 3, and these 2 together make a total of 4. So if we want to be able to power that second turret, I'm either going to have to build another one of these or an improved generator, right? So let's say I want to like screw having 2 of those, I don't have a big one. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to boom. Now I'll be able to power both my turrets. Also, if you guys want to see more advanced ways of using power, let me know down in the comments. You can always throw together another video. Well, I have hoped I've helped you out with this video a little bit, and maybe you've learned something new. And maybe you just like Fallout content, which is fantastic because I don't think I'd even be relevant without Fallout on this channel and even on YouTube. So just know if you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate you. And I want to say thanks a lot for watching, and tune in next time.